Hello, hello, hello. How are you, friends? I didn't plan my tea very well today. I had it ready about five after, and it's almost gone. Pretty soon I'm gonna have like a whole tea service right in front of me, so I can be like just refilling it as we chat. It's just the nature of the beast, right? Hi, how are you? How are things going? I want to make a quick point to say, Alex Madison, you should absolutely do a podcast from under the loom. You absolutely should. Um, who is it? Tamison, I'm so sorry your year end has been crappy. I'm so sorry. I hope it gets better. Connie, I hope you're feeling better. See, there's all kinds of great stuff happening this morning. And Lori is here. Okay, special shout out to Lori, who is going to be our sweet gatekeeper from now on. I don't know if you noticed, but last week, if my first of all, I have a horrible poker face. Horrible poker face. If you ever want to win, just I don't know how to play poker well at all. So, but play poker with me because I nothing. So I don't know if you'll notice, but last week we had a couple visitors into our live at the Loom that weren't there for good intentions. Let's just say that. so so Lori was like, "Hi, let me help," and I was like, "Yes, please." So if we have any folks that don't really belong here, we're gonna kindly boot them. Be like, "Okay, bye." So, anyways, how are you guys? What is happening? Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Woohoo! Every Thursday morning, we gather to get together, pardon me, check up on each other and talk about weaving. That's all. It's all part of the mix. It's a jam-packed agenda we have from week to week, but it is such a joy, and I always look forward to saying hi to you guys and finding out how you're doing and what is happening in your corner of the world. I saw that Anne snuck in here, and Carrie is here. Carrie, good luck. Carrie is doing this tablet weaving at the moment, and in true Carrie style, she thought, I could do this 4 whole tablet weaving, but it'd be more exciting. 6. Uh-huh. We love that about you, Carrie. And Gemma is here. Hello, Gemma. I know you are jet setting all over the place, my friend. So I'm glad that you could spend a little time with us. Yes, this is Lori, our gatekeeper, right here. We had an issue last week. We had some trolls. Yes, yeah. Which, you know what? Part of me is, I mean, of course, I was startled because it's the first time it's ever happened. Knock on wood. It's the first time it's ever happened. But next I was like, hey, we've arrived. If Live at the Loom was popular enough to draw any kind of attention like that, that's kind of amazing. I mean, we don't want it, but still, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? Hello, Sandra. Hello, Sue Ann. Yeah, right. Yes, yeah. We just had some visitors last week, which threw me off completely. If you ever watch the replay, you see my face. I'm going, huh? Like, what is happening? Hello, Roxanne. Okay, wait, Roxanne, you live in where? Is it Ompa? Is that how you say it? I like that. That's um, that's very fun. Hello, Donna Hobson. Hello. Yes. Okay. Tamison was saying yes. Her year end is almost over. Tamison, we are going to send you lots of good thoughts that ends quickly and as painlessly as possible because I've been in those situations. That's just not fun. Here's Connie. She said she's got a tablet on the armchair, dog in her lap, trying to feed an underweight dog that doesn't like to eat. Ooh, that's tough. She's trying to bury the food in the towel. Oh, Connie, that's yeah. Hello, Sherilyn. Snow is melting in Maryland. Here too, my friend. Have you had trouble with fog? We have had horrible trouble with fog because we had, a gazillion inches of snow. I mean, not that bad. My friends just a little bit east of me had a gazillion inches, honestly. But then, of course, this whole week is in like the upper 30s, low 40s. So we have this weird, the air is warm and the ground is cold kind of phenomena happening. Yes, let's see, Thursday night and Saturday morning here, I would guess I got 11 inches between the two. We had two like big dumps. But due to the lovely lake effect snow, we had this like plume of clouds that just like they were just going to live there. Like they just like grew some roots and they just dumped snow. So my friends that are just 10 miles maybe east of me got 3 feet. 3 feet of snow in the course of 48 hours. They just got dumped on. Just craziness. So as much as I was like, oh, we got some snow, but it wasn't anything compared to Michigan City and LaPorte, Indiana. They really got, I don't know if they did something bad in past life or whatever, but Mother Nature was like, I got my eye on you. So yeah, that's the status from here. Hello, Sam. Says it's misty and foggy in Southwest Ontario. Yeah, that sounds like us here, Sam. Mm-hmm. Hello, Dawn. Dawn. Oh, both Dawns are here. I love this. I love it when all the Dawns show up. We have Dawn Kovacs and Dawn Miller. See, all is right with the world. If I have all the Dawns here to visit with me, we're all good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hi, Lillian. She says her white on white project is on hold, waiting more heddles to arrive. Okay, I'm short by about 60. So I'm doing a bit of sewing with my fabric. Nice. Post a picture of the recently finished cape. Lillian, you did a cape? That's fantastic. That is awesome. I think the world needs more capes. Absolutely. That is. Connie says she liked how I knocked on wood. Even though I have all this wood around me, my head was the first place that I thought of. Thank you, my friend. Oh yeah, see, Maureen's at Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo is just like an hour and a half drive. Let's see, basically east and just maybe a touch north, but it's just down the road, a piece from where I am. So I always like to check in with Maureen, like, how is your weather? Because I know she's close to me. So that. Hello, Paul. How are things in the UK? Hello, my friend. Let me know how things are going. Oh, hello from Italy. Hello. Welcome. That is awesome. Let's see. Oh, Candace is here. Hi, my friend. How are you? We need to get together at some point, my friend. Candace is in Chicago. We love that. Candace is a brilliant jewelry artist. So, yes, my friend, let's do that. Hi, I'm so glad you could pop in. Hello, Priscilla. Priscilla has a gorgeous new Loom room. Okay, so here's what you should know. If you are new to the group, or if you haven't joined us yet, is that we have an Acting Creative community Facebook group. Let me put up the link here so you guys know where to find us. Right there, Acting Creative community Facebook group. And in the group, all the wonderful weavers that are associated with Acting Creative at all, whether it's through Live at the Loom or emails or whatever it is, everyone is welcome to come to the group and post pictures about what they're working on, what's happening, just in general, whatever it is. And the group is so vibrant. I've been so impressed. Everyone has just been so supportive and generous, and it's been so fun to see what you're working on. And so anyways, Priscilla posted about that she has a brand new space. It's beautiful. It's really gorgeous, Priscilla. We are having serious envy. Anyways, here's the link for the group. Come join us. You must answer the questions. That's the only thing. You have to answer the questions to get in. That's the only thing you got going for you. So you can do it. All right. So let's see. We were talking about the fog. Yeah, the fog is crazy. See, I'm not the only one. Yeah, Lillian was fogged in all night. Tamsin said the fog was amazing. Very Poe-like. Oh, Edgar Allan Poe. Nice reference. Thank you. See, you guys are so stinking smart. I love that. Yeah. Cheryl says, dense fog today, but I'm claiming it as a day of weaving, as you should. I think that only makes sense, my friend, is that if the weather is weird at all, it must be a weaving day. Absolutely. Yeah. Roxanne says our second snow day in a row. School bus driver. Oh, great. Oh, thank you. Okay. School bus drivers have a hard job. I can't imagine. So hats off to you, Roxanne. That is amazing. She's like, but that's okay not having to drive in the weather. Yeah. I don't blame you. Yes. Let's see. Hello, Kim. Right? Oh, Candace. We're going to do it, Candace. We're going to get together, my friend. She says she loves a cape. That's awesome. Let's see. Okay, Paul, who's in the UK, says it's 52 degrees. That's it's all comparison, right? Is that okay? Is that about right for you, Paul? Is that warm? Is that chilly? That'd be warm for us here. You let me know what that means. Lori says, gray weather here. We had very high winds. Ooh, yeah. Got it before 5 a.m. to get to weaving this morning, following this book called The Morning Miracle. Look at you. I love that. Okay, I love a good, if you guys ever have books you want to recommend, just bring it on. That's awesome. Paul just warped his rigid heddle. Woohoo, nice. Kathy asked, what is the blue to my left? Over there? That one? My dear, that guy right there? I don't know, something shiny. Wow, I didn't mean to sound flip. I'm not sure. Is that the one you're asking about, Kathy? Let's see. This says, okay, I inherit a lot of my yarn, so I don't always know off the top of my head. Let me see what it says. I think it says, I don't know. Okay, here's the challenge with the labels. Can you see the label? Like it's, especially when I inherit yarns, I'm always like, I don't know where it's from. It's pretty though, isn't it? See? Like that. Oh, let's see. Oh, Dawn, that's fantastic. Job interview tomorrow. Good luck. Good luck. You'll kill it. We have all the faith in you for sure. Yes. See? That is awesome. Okay, so we have lots to talk about today. I have nothing on the loom, but we have lots of other things to talk about. First of all, I'm so happy that we're back to normal. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Dress Your Loom course this week is the first week, and this class is amazing. They're so fun. I'm really so excited to get in and teach. But for the last week-ish before that, the doors were open. I'm doing all the promotion, which is awesome. I love telling people about this great opportunity, but it wears me down. So I'm so excited that this week is like back to normal, that I can have the regular routine and just show up and do all the good things for you. Connie was guessing it looks like a mercerized. I think so. I think it's a mercerized cotton. I don't know what size. It's not as big as a 5.2. It's well, it might be a 5.2. Honestly, it might be a 5.2. We'll see. It is pretty though. It's a good color. It's that bright color. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to mention this is the very first week of the Dress Your Loom course. The students are doing great. We start off with measuring the project. So that's what everyone is at their working boards doing their song and dance. It is awesome. It's really, really fun. So I'm having a great time with that. Hopefully the students are too. Next up, pardon me. Our friend Jody. We love Jody. I don't even know if she's on this morning. I haven't seen her yet, but I just want to say a big kudos to Jody. One of her patterns made like the top 10 for Little Looms. How crazy is that? It is just so impressive. Jody is the best, and she deserves all the good things. So I just wanted to kind of, publicly say yay you to Jody Ibarra for doing all kinds of great things. She is always creating projects and patterns, and that's always great when that pays off. So kudos, Jody Ibarra. We love you. Let's see. We talked about active creative community. Oh, I know what I wanted to mention. It's been a little bit since we didn't do anything did we do something in December? I don't think so. It's time to get back in the groove of doing some live studio tours. I love having people on, and we get to kind of see their space and see what is happening. And I've got the fabulous Connie and Gemma are on deck. We have them scheduled out for a couple months here, for the next few months, I should say. But I've got some spaces in the calendar. So let me know. You can do it in the comments here, or you can always email me. I'm at chris@actingcreative.net. And whatever you're more comfortable with, let me know if we can have you on live at the Loom, and we can see your space. Maybe the wonderful Priscilla with her new space. Just a thought. No pressure. No pressure. But if you have a space that you would like to share with us, if you'd like to come on and chat with me live, I would love that. So put in the comments. Like I said, put it in the comments if you're interested in doing that, or you can email me privately. Of course, either way is great. And you know me, it'd be casual. There would be nothing to get worried about. I promise. We would have a good time. Yeah, Gemma says she need to tidy up a bit more. You got time, my friend. You have time. No worries. It's all good. So I wanted to make sure that I did a little call out for studio tours if any of you would like to share your space. And by the way, it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be, glamorous or organized or any of that stuff. We just want to see the little corner of your world where your loom lives. That's yeah. There we go. Okay, Priscilla, we'll work on that during the summer. We'll figure that out. See? You should see your space. It's beautiful. It's really pretty. All right. Tell me about your projects. We have heard that Carrie is in an endless loop of trying to do tablet weaving with a gajillion holes in her tablets. We know this. She's making it as complicated as possible, and we love that about her. Let me know how your projects are going. What is happening? We heard someone finished a cape, which is amazing. I think we should all, wear a cape. I think that should be part of the wardrobe. We'll figure that out. So yes, give me the update. How are you? What is happening at your corner of the world? So, like I said, my loom is empty. You're gonna see. I'm gonna share the towels that came off the loom. And if you watched this week's episode of A Handwoven Experience, you got a little glimpse because I used it as a prop for the topic. Yes. Okay. Sam, she's up to pineapples, different colors and textures. Okay, if I don't know if you've been part of the group for a little bit, you've heard part of the story. But Sam is weaving fruit into her fabric. That's a fair assessment, right, Sam? She did pumpkins. I thought one of the last iterations really looked like apples, which was kind of fun. But it's okay. They look so cool. I love how Sam's navigating all of this and trying to get the shapes. It's really cool. Apples. Yeah. Sam says apples. Yeah. I love that she's moved on to other shapes, more complicated, whatever. That's fantastic. If you want to see them, by the way, go to the Facebook group. She's been posting pictures. She's great about that. That's awesome. Let's see. Okay. Gemma says she's still been working on adapting the time change and all the dental horror. Oh no. Ooh, dental horror is not a good kind of horror at all, my friend. I hope that gets better. There we go. Alex says, I'm at the warping board for 3 autumn table runners. Ooh, look at you. Ooh, see, those are my favorite colors right there. Those kind of earth tones, autumn-ish. By the way, check out the earrings. These are my friend Wendy Kaplan has an artist friend who made them, and she sent me a pair. Aren't they cute though? They totally go. You can't tell, but this is a whole it's like a sweatshirt dress. It's perfect for these cold kind of blah days. You need a sweatshirt dress. That's what you need. Yes, yeah. Lori says I have a cape coat that Bono touched. When I took a picture with him, never giving away that cape. Okay, wait, you were close enough to Bono? That is crazy. Oh, Lori, so jealous. That's that's big. Dawn Miller, do you miss the apples? Watch in the Facebook group. She posted. I don't know if she called them. I called them apples. I don't know if Sam did or not. Okay, this is from Priscilla. Working up some. Tom Nicely. Baby blankets. Excellent. Winging it because I'm terrible at actually following instructions. And prefer 8.2 over the 8.4 he typically uses. I love that. Okay, there's so much there, Priscilla. That's perfect. Okay. First of all, by the way, you have to put the mug on the mug warmer for it to stay warm. If you just hold it, it gets cold. just life lessons. Okay. First of all, Tom does some great patterns. I have gotten more and more familiar with him over the last year or so, honestly, because I kind of knew the name, but I hadn't really seen his stuff. And because of you guys, I've seen much more of his work. He does some beautiful things. So I love that you're doing some baby blankets. But the fact that you are like, hi, my name's Priscilla, and I'm really terrible at following instructions. I love that. That actually tickles me to no end. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can do it, Priscilla. You are smart enough and creative enough to modify whatever you want to, my friend. You do it. Dawn says, working on my first really frustrating warp. Oh no. For some reason, my tension is all over the place. I've never had that issue before. Oh, Dawn, I am so sorry. Okay, you guys jump in to help Dawn. What do you do when you have tension issues? What are your tips and tricks? Because we've all been there at some point. And isn't that fascinating? Dawn, I am so impressed that this is your first one that you had trouble with, that you've had smooth sailing so far. That's amazing. I think that tension issues are you don't see them coming, which makes it kind of really frustrating. When I was doing art fairs all the time, I would have my loom, always a table loom. And there are times when all of a sudden I'd be like, the right side was loose to the left side. I'd be like, what is this? And because I was out and about, what I realize, at least for me, is that in so many cases, I just got to weave through it and then it corrects itself. Like it's just a spot, just a portion. But if I actually take the time to like fix every yarn as it happens, then I'm always correcting for the whole rest of the project. In so many cases, it just kind of works itself out. But I realize that's not always the case. But good luck, my friend. You guys, if you have tension suggestions for Dawn, chime in here. Connie says she has a 15-inch project like Jody's stripe. I'm thinking a runner. Ooh, suggestions as to how long to make a table runner? Oh, what do you think? I think what's so interesting is it used to be way back in the day that a table runner had to hang over the edges of the table. I don't think that's true anymore. So then you really, it can be any size. Do you want it to just be in the middle? Do you want it to hang over the edges? Do you guys have a standard size for table runners? Let Connie know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, Tamison. She says wicked cute earrings. Thank you. See. Let's see. Carrie says I've got space on my dining room table, so I plan to start a jigsaw puzzle of 1,000 pieces. You go, girl. You, boy, if my mom was here, my mom is like the queen of jigsaw puzzles. She'd be right there with you. She's all about it. Sue Ann says yesterday I sewed an envelope pillow cover. Ooh, using crackle fabric I wove last year. Oh, good for you. Pillows for my daughter's family. Have a cotton scarf warp on the loom right now. Wow, an envelope pillow cover. So Sue Ann, does that refer to how the pillow goes in? Is that kind of the idea? You got like I haven't heard that description exactly, but that's exciting. Excellent. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. She says she likes the earrings. Thank you. You know what? I should see if, I know she sent me the information about who made them. I'll see if I can share that with you guys. Dawn says, I too am bad at following directions. It seems I always want to change something. You know what? It's because you're creative. It's because you, you see the possibilities. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Connie is with the I hate following directions camp. I'm not surprised by that, Connie. Let's see. Gemma recommends S-hooks with medicine bottles filled with buttons. Ooh, Gemma, I love that that's so wildly specific. That's very helpful. Thank you. That is awesome. Tamison says tension issues. Sometimes I'll cut off and okay, but S-hooks and weights are your friends and good when you can't cut it off. Okay. All right. I follow you, Tamison. Okay. Thank you. Roxanne says depends on the size of the table for your table runner. I like mine mostly centered, enough room to sit someone at each end of the runner. Oh, that's nice, Roxanne. That's a good those are good guidelines. I thank you. That's wonderful. Gemma's still working on towels with a shadow weave. Excellent. Let's see. Lillian says she likes the table runner to fit within the table, so it's less slipping off. Okay. All right. I like that. Let's see. Sue Ann says, this is for the envelope pillowcase. Says there's no zipper. Cloth in the back has to overlap. You just slip the insert in and out if you want to wash it. That's brilliant, Sue Ann. That's brilliant. See, you guys are so smart. Every time we have live at the Loom, I always learn stuff. Envelope pillowcase. That's brilliant. Lillian says tension. If it's off, I wind back and forth until it's worked out. So you just kind of forward it. I'm curious about that, Lillian. Tell us more. Dawn says, I'm creative. It's better than saying I'm difficult. Dawn, I would never say that. No. Sue Ann says, when I make table runners, I make them to fit on the table and also leave room for placemats. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. That's an interesting idea. So that you have the table and the table runner fits within that, but then you can have placemats on the outside. Oh, see? Lillian says, yes, she'll move it forward and back to kind of work out that. Interesting. Okay, so for my friends that don't like to follow directions, I can totally appreciate that. However, as a teacher, that makes us a little bit crazy. You know that, right? You know that, right? That's yes. There we go. See, Sam's right there. I like to follow instructions the first time through. Yep. And then do changes with 2.0, 3.0, as evidenced by her pineapple project. What was it originally? Pumpkins. That's what it was originally. Thank you. Yes. Carrie says this means I have to follow crafts on the go. Uh-huh. The weather's warmed up, so I work outdoors. Ooh, as you should. That's awesome. You should absolutely work. Please, for all of us that are stuck indoors for the next foreseeable future, please work outside. Carrie, we love that. Gemma says her friend wants to weave a purse next. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah. Oh, Priscilla. She's like, that's right. I forgot. Priscilla is a teacher. She's like, I'm a teacher, but I don't like to follow the rules. Yes, I understand. Dawn says I expect students to follow directions, but I just can't do it for my own weaving. That's all right. That's yeah. Yeah, hopefully I gave you some guidelines there, Connie. Yeah. So she'll measure a table and then plan for that length. It's not for anyone special. I like it. Excellent. That is awesome. Sam's just also knitting a huge shawl. We're not in the weaving studio. That's amazing. You guys always have like multiple things happening at the same time, which makes me very happy. Excellent. Okay, so I've got some show and tell. I have show and tell for us today because there's nothing on the loom. There's nothing to share. It is naked. I have a naked loom, folks. So I wanted to show you. You saw, like I said, if you watched this week's Handwoven Experience episode, you saw a little glimpse of the finished project. But this is Jodi Ibarra. I always forget the name. And of course, I moved all the stuff. It's one of her kits. It's one of her kits. Something about elements, balancing the elements, something. It doesn't matter. If you see the stripes, you'll find it. Anyways, this was my addition. I added the little green with your help. Remember, you were on. I was like, "What color do I do?" And you're like, "Green." So I added green. So I added this. So this is towel number 1. This is where my hem is going to go, right down here at the bottom. So I'll have a little 3 inches, 3 inches, and then a little green stripes. This is towel number 1, and we unroll. Okay, so here's my little in between. So this will be hem for this towel here, and this will be hem for that towel there. By the way, this is all done with a 2-2 twill. See the pretty diagonals in there? I love a 2-2 twill. The thing that's unique about a 2-2 twill is that it is the same on this side as it is on this side. If you have like a 1-3 twill, which is a different proportion, different ratio, this side's going to look different. You're going to see more of the weft on one side and more of the warp on the other. But 2-2 is balanced. You're going to have the same, it's going to look the same on one side as the other. It also, you don't have to worry about the way it's going to wash as much because you don't have you have shorter floats. That's the word. You have shorter floats with a 2-2 twill because it's because you're lifting 2. You have 2 up and 2 down the whole time. Yeah. So this is towel number 2. I was very glad. I try to take notes so I know what happens when I get to the second towel. But at the time I was like, how long is I still didn't quite get it right. Like this green stripe is clearly bigger than this green stripe, but it's pretty darn close. It's close enough for government work, right? That's what we're going to go with. So this is towel number 2 here. And I had a little space left at the end. So I had that kind of, I think I used this one. This was the kind of, is that right? Yeah, this is the one that I used. This is the brown that I used at the end. But look at this. I started to play with the twill a little bit. Look at the little zigzag. This seems so retro to me, doesn't it? Like does this just like bring up like upholstery from 1974 or something? Like sweaters? I don't know. What does it make you think of? I think it's so pretty and so cool, but it really has a very like this. I think this section looks so, I mean, look, they're like night and day. That's crazy, right? That is the beauty of weaving. Weaving is amazing. I changed like 2 things. I changed the color and I changed the way I was doing the twill. And look what I got. That's crazy. That is so much fun. Isn't that fun? So that was a project off the loom. Next up is to take it over to my fabulous Dinah, who is going to put the hems in and we'll call it good. It's already washed and dry. It's already shrunk. It is ready to go. By the way, like I said, this week's episode of A Handwoven Experience is all about figuring out final shrinkage. So I just wanted to share with you that I had basically I had 15% shrinkage in the width, which you saw in the video, but that I had about 13% in the length, just as a little FYI. It's an 8-2 cotton. It's yeah. So first of all, yay to Jodi Ibarra. This was her kit. It's really beautiful and it was fun to do. It was very fun to do. So if you were looking for a project, I like it. What, hi, EC. She says, my dad used to say, if you don't get lost, you don't find the back roads. This is all about the directions. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. See, Lori says 1970s. That color pattern would make a cool poncho. Ooh, ponchos. I love that we're covering all of the kind of fashionable outerwear. We've talked capes, we've talked ponchos. Yeah, right. Dawn says changing things is my favorite part of weaving. Absolutely. Why not? This is your time to be creative and crafty. So let's mix it up, huh? Okay. So here's the other thing that I have to share with you is that I have multiple seamstresses that help me. It's kind of an embarrassment of riches, but I am not going to say no. I have Dinah does kind of the bulk of the things for me. And then I have Lynn, who she has like an industrial machine, and she does like the straps. Like if I have to go through any like crazy layers of stuff, she can handle all that, which is amazing. So I bring her in just for like attaching straps to my bags, that kind of stuff. But then there's Joyce, and Joyce has one of those machines that I'm sure it'll probably wash her dishes if she programmed it just right. Like it's one of those fancy, like computerized, you can embroider and all the kind, unbelievable. And Joyce is retired. She's retired. She used to work in like a financial department, accounting department for like a construction company, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me. However, she's the most organized person I have probably ever met. Like her studio, I should just have her show her studio. It's not even about weaving. It is beautiful. It's always impeccable. She has all these things organized everywhere. So I have to show you. I stopped by and saw Joyce yesterday because she does ornaments for me. She's my ornament seamstress. She's my person who does those great things for me. And okay, I'm just going to show you. So first of all, it's been a couple months, more than a couple months since I've been over to pick up ornaments. She does ornaments for me like year round. Like we just have this like ongoing, I'm going to send you my hand woven scraps. You pair it up with some fun complementary fabric and then she programs it. So you'll see them. They're like a little round and they've got I'll see with the hearts. I don't know. There's always something crazy happening on my screen. Anyways, this is the box that she gave me, right? And each one says like the month that she did. These are the ones that she did in October. Our goal is about to do about a dozen a month. So in each one, she just makes me so happy. She's so organized and she loves doing this stuff. Okay, so here I'll take out one so you can see. So this is October. This is her October stash of ornaments she made for me. So look at first of all, the fact that it's orange and it was done in October is brilliant. But look at the back. Look, there's like a little candy corn. There's a little leaf. How stinking cute is that? Now, that's not all of them. That's just that was just one from the October stash. Look at that guy. She's got a little, we try to do kind of heavy on Christmas, but not all Christmas. We do all kinds of different holidays or whatever matches. Oh, look at that pretty dude. Look at the back. Come on. How cute is that? By the way, you guys, totally steal this idea. If you like this idea and you can find someone who has this kind of machine, or if you have this kind of machine, do it. It's a brilliant way to use up, because how many little scraps like this do we have? Weavers always have little, bits and bobs hanging out, always. So here's what we learned. I would tell you, and stop me if I told you this already, but here's what we learned when we were making ornaments like this, is that for a while, we would just do kind of this outer edge. See, it's just programmed so it catches like this. Here's what we had trouble with, because my hand woven stuff is kind of chunkier, it's bigger. It wouldn't always catch all the little ends, they'd like pop up. So we started to do we did this little interior little kind of frame as well. It's brilliant, catches everything. So she has figured out the method to the madness when it comes to ornaments. It is so much fun. Let me see what else she got in here for me. Ooh, look at that dude. Look very classic. This was from, this fabric, you'll laugh. This was a friend of mine wanted a custom project for a fundraiser for her kids' school. Her kids go to parochial school, Catholic school, and they all wear uniforms. So she gave me some old uniforms and I cut them up and made fabric. And we made a big old handbag, like a big messenger bag, and we used it as part of the fundraiser. But look, she paired it with this cute little, see, how sweet. Anyways, they're so fun, and I just wanted to share. Here, let me pick one more month. Okay, we'll look at January. I was like, we could be here. We could be here for a very long time. Okay, let's see. Ooh, look at this dude. Look at the bright colors in there. Aw, look at the back. Joyce is brilliant. Look at that. How fun. It's just sweet. I just love seeing, because, you know, I just kind of give her a big box of scraps. I'm like, here, have a good time. And she just goes to town. Look at this dude. Okay, I remember this fabric. Look at this twill. It was this fun. I was just playing with going different directions in the twill. And then look, it's got this pretty like batik kind of fabric. See how fun. I know. Luckiest girl in the whole wide world. Okay, here's, oh, you'll appreciate this. So this is, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what pattern that is. This is some kind of pattern, but look at the back. She found this fabric. It has birds. And here's what you should know. Cheston, Indiana is a birding town. So this is going to go over brilliantly. This will be, this will probably go over to 3 Moons because we get the birders. We get the birders that stop in. How fun is that? I just wanted to share because I was so excited. And yes, and like I said, steal that idea, you guys. If you have scraps, you need an idea for what to do with them. There we go. Is Ernie DeVries on? Hello, Ernie. I am so glad he stopped in. Carrie says, what do you do with the ornaments? You know what? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 little shops that I send stuff to, and they go there. That's where they go. I have one in, well, 3 Moons in Indiana, locally here. Pardon me. And then I've got 2 in Michigan. 1 is in Detroit, and 1 is in St. Joseph, Krasl Art Center. By the way, if you're ever in the area, Krasl Art Center is stunning. It's beautiful. And I've had stuff in the what's the word? Gift shop. That's it. I've had stuff in the gift shop for a number of years now. They're wonderful there. Krasl. And then there's a little tiny place in Wisconsin called Paoli Road Mercantile. Is that right? Paoli Road Mercantile. That's what it is. It's adorable. And this place in Wisconsin used to be an old like an old stone. They used to make cheese there, which makes sense. It's in Wisconsin. I think that's what she said. Anyways, this old stone kind of hut is where they started out, which was like oversized closet. It was so tiny. But she's moved to a bigger spot now. Anyways, those that's where they go. That is where, yes. Okay, what was it, Linka? Is that what I said when I did the hearts? Is that what it was? The hearts come up on the screen? We're still trying to sort out the mystery of why things happen on my screen randomly. Why balloons and hearts. Yep. Let's see. Priscilla says, does the EPI you decide affect the shrinkage if you're winging it and not following the instructions? Just in case. Just asking for a friend. That absolutely does. Yes, it absolutely does. Here is what I have found about shrinkage. And this is all pertinent. If you didn't catch it, the episode this week is all about how to do the math to figure out your final shrinkage for your project. Your ends per inch absolutely does affect the shrinkage. Here's how. When you are doing a weaving project, what I've learned is that you can use the same, we'll use this dude, you can use the same type of fiber, same size fiber in a million projects, and they're going to shrink differently because the longer float you have, it's like that yarn, if it has access to the water and the agitation, has more opportunity to shrink up. So if you have longer floats involved, you're going to have typically more shrinkage. I haven't ever tested it to see exactly if there's like a direct ratio. That sounds way too scientific for me. Someone can do that down the road. However, if you are packing it in really tightly, that can make a difference versus if you have a looser, if your ends per inch, if your EPI is a little looser, that can absolutely affect the shrinkage. Okay, Priscilla, not drastically, my friend. We don't need to kind of micromanage the project. Just to pick an EPI and go for it. But yes, it does make a difference. I'm glad you asked that, though. Thank you. Let's see. What else do we have? Gemma says she might take a quick break for some embroidery. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. I like it. Let's see. Oh, Sue Ann said she's also seen people using small embroidery hoops with hand woven or other fabric inside. That's brilliant. And that'd be a nice way to do it if you didn't have fancy a fancy dancy machine like my friend Joyce does, who I'm sure I haven't seen it do the dishes, but I'm guessing it could if you asked really nicely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so Gemma says she's looking to weave bags. Okay, not sure about acrylic versus cotton or to weave with scraps on the rigid heddle. You could absolutely weave with scraps on rigid heddle. There's no reason why you can't do that, my friend. Yeah, do you know what? When I do fabric for bags, I throw in the kitchen sink. I throw in everything, like whatever I like. I really, my decisions are driven by color and texture versus anything else. And when I do handbags, I don't plan for them to be washed. I don't. Nope, no. I have a local dry cleaner that is brilliant, and whenever I need things, I'm like, "Will you test this and just dry clean it?" They dry clean great. So that's just something to keep in your back pocket if you don't want to mess with. You don't have to put it through the washer and dryer. That's just me. I know that's not. I know the old school train of thought is that everything has to be wet finished in some degree, but I've never done that. Let's see. My Facebook group. Oh, sending gifts. Oh, is this about the hearts and everything? There's some kind of setting, and I can't find it. I don't know. Yeah. There's some kind of setting that randomly has balloons in the background when I'm doing videos. I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. It just throws me off because I'm like, wait, why do I have hearts coming out here? Yes. Okay, let's finish strong, shall we? This has been great fun today. You guys are on your A game, that's for sure. So I mentioned it, but I'll say it one more time. If you haven't checked out this week's Handwoven Experience episode, it is all about figuring out your final shrinkage. And if you are a math person or you are like a math, what is it? Math opposed, math repellent, math like you don't like the math. if you are an anti-math person, I would say first of all that's okay. You can be anti-math, but if you're going to do any kind of math, this would be a good place to try it out because it is very helpful to learn how your fabric is going to shrink. So just a little push from your friendly neighborhood weaving teacher. Just a little bit. Okay, so Acting Creative Insiders, you know what? We're getting ready to start a new month, and all kinds of things happen in the Acting Creative Insiders, the monthly membership. At the top of the month, typically there is the link right there. At the top of the month, I always pop in to tell you what's coming up, so the insiders know firsthand what I'm working on, what I'm thinking about. Because some projects take a little time to put into action. So I always do a little 5-minute update so they know what's happening there. There is always at least one weaving tip each month. And for my folks that are in the, let's see, what is it? I always have to think about the tiers. The rug shuttle tier or the ski shuttle tier. I think that's right. They participate in a small group chat each month, which is awesome. It's so fun to get to know each other and to really see your space and see what you're working on. It's really special. So if you like that kind of connection, come check this out. And I always forget to mention this as a bonus, but if you are part of the Acting Creative Insiders, you get a free copy of the Weave Along projects. You know this, right? Mm-hmm. You have to be, it's the what is it? Boat Shuttle and Up. Boat Shuttle and Up gets free access to all of the weaving patterns for the weave alongs. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't matter right now, but that's going to be important in just a couple months. So just a little kind of a little plug for the Acting Creative Insiders. They're a lot of fun, and it's a wonderful place to be for sure. And lastly, if you aren't yet getting the love notes each week, sign up. You're welcome. I've got a love note with your name on it. Dawn says mathematically challenged. Yeah. I understand. Mathiverse, Sherilyn. Thank you so much. Yes, I can appreciate that. Yes. Go to the website, actingcreative.net. There we go. Ooh, yep, right there. Or better yet, you can go check out the free resources. And when you sign up for a free resource, it automatically puts you on my little email list. So you can see the little love notes from me every single week. I try to keep you posted on what's happening and also give you kind of a heads up, all the good free stuff available at your fingertips. So, my friends, I think that Gemma says she just lets herself be surprised with the shrinkage. That's one way to do it too. I like that. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, friends. This has been lovely. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's see, next week, same bat time, same bat channel. We'll be right back here, and we will, we'll all catch up. Hopefully, everyone has a wonderful week in the meantime. Don't forget, if you aren't part of the Facebook group, come join us over there in Acting Creative Community. And yes, thank you, Alex. See, you guys are awesome. Have a wonderful week. And you know what your homework is, right? This week, go do something creative just for you. Just for you, friends. Not for the partners or the kids or the parents or the neighbors or the friends or whatever. Just for you. Find a little project to start or to finish or pet your yarn or, something creative. Just for you. It's good for your soul. All right, kids. This has been wonderful. Have a fabulous week. And I will be right back here next week so we can catch up again. Happy weaving.